Hi, I'm Cammy, and my story of faith starts at the very beginning of my life when I was just born. I was born prematurely, and I was so poorly that the doctors reckoned that I only had half an hour to live. So, through the power of prayer and God doing miracles, my life was sustained. I don't believe it was a coincidence. I believe that God saved me and has a purpose for me. He also saved me by sending Jesus to die on the cross for me and for everyone. I come from a believing family with generations of gone to church and believed in God. Growing up, going to Sunday school every week was normal for me. I was also involved in the Boys Brigade and youth groups in our church and ones not connected to a particular church. Faith was a part of my upbringing, and I can't imagine life without God. I was used to having my family take me to church. I wasn't fazed by it, but didn't completely like it during my youth. And as a teenager, I'd started reading the Bible and praying to God myself. However, while I had the head knowledge, I would say my faith became my own when I went to university. I chose to continue to go to church, and I chose the church that I would go to every week. I got involved in a Christian union at Edinburgh University and developed a circle of friends, something I never had back home, and that I cherished during my university years, and even so to this day. I remember on my first Sunday away from home, the message at church particularly spoke to me. God was telling me that I was a child of God. I wasn't a Christian because my parents believed in Jesus or because I went to the local church back home. I am a Christian because I believe in Jesus and place my life into his hands. God welcomed me into his family, which includes everyone who believes, including my own family. I was baptized 2 years later, and I wanted to share with my friends, family, and church family my journey of faith. And faith has taught me that being a Christian is not just having it all in your head, but having a relationship with Jesus and having him living within your heart. And over the years, I've learned that prayer is hearing God speaking to you as well as talking to him. And I have gained confidence in talking to others about Jesus and what that means for me. Whereas before I was really embarrassed when church and Jesus came up in conversations with other people. I've been blessed to know and walk this life with other Christians. And recently I've been open to the many ways that God works and have received images and visions from him, though I don't necessarily understand it all. God is far deeper and greater than we can ever imagine or understand. There has been times where I had a rough idea of what the future holds, but God has surprised me. I'm learning that I don't know it all, and I have to trust in him for everything. One thing I've come to understand more of that resonates with me is that being a Christian isn't a guarantee of an easy life. It's a journey with God, with ups and downs. Ever since thinking about being baptized to nowadays, I've struggled with suicidal thoughts. And there has been times where I haven't been in a good place and feel quite far away from God, though I know in my heart that nothing can separate us from his love. But I do have Jesus as my hope. My Jesus, my only hope and comfort. He never abandons us, and he is with us all the time. He is before us, showing us the way, showing his plan and purpose, and he is beside us as our companion, and he's inside us, changing us from the inside out as we become more like him.